interfere with the skiing and the riding any longer. So that was one of the improvements that was made. We continually make improvements on the inside. At the time when we first started, we were sharing it with the daycare, and we only were able to use the building on the weekends and during the vacation weeks. But now, for the last year or so, we don't have the daycare in there anymore, so we have the full use of the building all of the time, and we were able to make some major improvements in the last couple of years to the building in terms of the kitchen and the kind of food that we can serve. So that has been a tremendous asset to us in terms of being able to attract people.
And now we get to the whole reason we're here, is the benefit concert. To benefit the purchase of the machine, which they have financed, which they need to help refinance, and I'll let you explain that.
Yeah, well, basically what happened is, I've explained before, we had all of those old machines that definitely needed replacing this year, and we were fortunate to be able to purchase the machine that we bought from Sunapee, and we have a loan for that, but when I heard what the loan amount was going to be per month, I said, gee, we need some way to be able to pay this until we begin the operational season during the winter. So I came up with the idea, talk about putting your foot in your mouth, I guess, but in any case, I came up with the idea of having a benefit concert. And I figured we could have it at the Opera House, have a very popular band, and we would be able to attract a large number of people and get enough money so that we would be able to pay for the loan until we got to the operating season. And then we would also hopefully get enough money to be able to pay off some of the loan so that later on we would be able to actually decrease the amount of the loan per month. So I went out and I first found that we were able to get the popular band Smoke and Mirrors to perform for us. And so they will be at the Opera House on October 25th at 7:30 p.m. performing. And we were also able to get some major sponsors for the event, and they are going to basically help defray the cost of the event because we will have advertising costs. We will be putting up posters around town. We're hoping to get some major banners up around town as well, and some television and radio advertising. So in order to defray those costs, we got the sponsors. And we're going to make it an event that is going to involve the entire community. And so what I've also decided is that we're going to offer 10% off at different restaurants around town. We have 4 restaurants that have agreed to participate in this, and anybody who presents their ticket on the night of the concert will get 10% off at the Cantina Revolution, New Socials, Ramonto's Pizza, and also at the Time Out Bar and Grill. So people can make a night of it. They can first go out to dinner, and then they can come to the concert. But it won't be just a concert. In addition to that, we're going to be having a raffle. And during the raffle, we're going to be raffling off a number of gift certificates from various businesses in the area, as well as 10 lucky people are going to be able to get groomer rides on our new groomer. And if you've never experienced riding in a grooming machine, I can tell you it really is quite exciting. So you definitely want to be there in the raffle so that hopefully you're one of those 10 people who can get the groomer ride. So we're going to be doing that evening as well, and it's just going to be a really fun time. Smoke and Mirrors, for anybody who's heard them, they know that they're an absolutely fantastic band. They do everything from swing to country to pop to rock, and they have performed up and down the valley since 2005. They're basically a group of local musicians who play guitar, mandolin, harmonica, drums, and then there are some vocalists that are really great. Patty Merrill Miller is well known in the area as a vocalist. And now her daughter has also gotten into the band as well, her daughter Sid, and she will be performing that night as well. So it promises to be an absolutely wonderful evening, and I know I'm going to be there, and hopefully you will too.
Absolutely. And can you tell us, just before we go, how do people get tickets and how do people volunteer? Do you still need volunteers as well?
That's a good question. We absolutely need volunteers. As I mentioned before, Arrowhead is an all-volunteer organization. There is absolutely nobody who gets paid for what they do. So we need people inside and outside. We need people inside in my rental shop. We need people inside manning the concession stands, which consists of selling tickets, selling food, prepping food. We need people outside. As you can see, we do a large number of different things. We have the skiing and riding. We have the tubing going on. We need somebody at the bottom to load people up for each of those things, somebody at the top to help unload. And in the tubing area, we need tubing monitors to make sure things go smoothly, and that when people get down to the bottom, they unload quickly and get out of the way so that they don't get hurt. So we need a lot of volunteers. We need people to help with the area on the left that we have that we use as a skating pond. So there are many, many things that volunteers can do, including things that are behind the scenes, like help with fundraising, help with the website, help with advertising any events that are going on. As people know, each year we do a sled race that's extremely popular, a cardboard sled race, and all of that requires manpower. So we definitely need volunteers, and we will have a volunteer sign-up table that night, which people can sign up at. And as far as buying tickets, real easy. Basically, two ways you can do it. Go online to the ClaremontOperaHouse.org, and if you go to purchase tickets and scroll down, you'll see our event. Or you can go to the calendar that's online, switch it over to October, and look at October 25th. It says Smoke and Mirrors. Click on it, and it'll bring you right to the site where you can get the tickets. Or you can call the Claremont Opera House box office and get the tickets that way. The tickets, if you buy them in advance, are $15 for regular adult tickets, for seniors and for students up through high school. And if you wait to buy them, which I wouldn't advise because we may sell out, and also you don't get that advantage of getting the 10% off, but if you wait till the night of the concert, it'll cost you $3 more. It'll be $18 for the tickets for regular, and it'll be $15 or $16 at the door for the discounted student and senior tickets. So I would go right away, get those tickets, make sure you have them in hand, because I'm predicting that this is going to be a major audience, that people are really interested in benefiting Arrowhead, and they're certainly interested in seeing Smoke and Mirrors because they're such a popular band.
Yes. So thank you, everybody. Go right out and get your tickets. And if you have any questions, you can go to your website.
Yep, we can have people, if they go to the Arrowhead website, which is arrowheadnh.com, there's a big front page, home page item on the groomer, which will take you into the details on our new groomer. And within that, there's also a link to the Opera House so that you can buy the tickets. Or you can go directly to the Opera House website, the ClaremontOperaHouse.org, and you can buy the tickets there. Or as I say, you can get the number for the box office off of the website for the Opera House, and you can call them directly during box office hours and order your tickets that way.
So thank you, everybody, for coming to our neighborhood and hearing about another wonderful event going on in the area. Thank you.